So let's circle back to the concept of arm training and secondary consequences. On a previous video, I talked about how your arm training could actually be in conflict with your training goal. So if you're trying to recapture shoulder range of motion or elbow position, the arm exercises that you're selecting may actually have secondary consequences that interfere with your ability to recapture those ranges of motion or positions. So I'll refer you back to the original video so you have a frame of reference to work from. What we want to do is make sure that the arm exercises that we select reinforce our ability to recapture ranges of motion. There are certain expansive and compressive strategies that I'll be using during any number of arm exercises that I may select. Let's use a specific example. If I'm working towards recapturing shoulder external rotation and supination of the forearm at the same time, I need to select an arm exercise that reinforces those capabilities. So one of the limitations on external rotation, obviously, is dorsal rostral expansion. So if I select an arm training exercise that's in conflict with that creates a compressive strategy, I am now in conflict with my goal of recapturing shoulder external rotation. So if you look at the setup for a good old-fashioned preacher curl, it's very reminiscent of the dorsal rostral expansion exercise that I posted in a previous video. So by using the preacher curl, I'm emphasizing dorsal rostral expansion and external rotation and supination of the elbow. So if I have a client that presents with limited external rotation and pronation at the elbow, this becomes an excellent choice for an arm exercise that is not in conflict with my goals of recapturing those positions. If I go to the other extreme, where I have a client that is lacking internal rotation and pronation, then I know I need to get an up pump handle or anterior thorax expansion to be able to recapture that shoulder internal rotation. Then it's just a matter of orienting the elbow into pronation and constructing a propulsive exercise that allows me to recapture the internal rotation and pronation ranges of motion. So in this case, I'm going to position the shoulder into internal rotation and forearm pronation as I extend the elbow in a bent over position. This is going to provide me with a posterior compressive strategy in the dorsal rostral area, which in turn promotes an up pump handle position as I extend the elbow to allow me to recover the shoulder internal rotation. So in both cases, I get to do my arm training as a component of my workout, but now I'm not in conflict with my original intentions of recapturing shoulder ranges of motion or elbow positions. If you have any questions, please post them in the comments below. And remember to subscribe to my channel so you get first notice when I post something new.